Hey everyone, this is Matthew Merkel, the guy who made all the videos. Hopefully you received these flash drives well. This is just going to be me giving my kind of commentary as I watch the videos. I was originally just going to make some text files and put them together with the videos, but I figured this would be a little bit more responsive and maybe insightful for those who care to listen. If you don't really care about how these videos were made or my process while I was making them, or finding little Easter eggs, or maybe learning some more things about the videos themselves, then you don't really need to watch these. Just enjoy the videos. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start with the Coosa video, and I'm gonna pause it pretty much immediately because we've got to talk about this a little bit. But I'll pause it there so you got something to look at. So going into the season, I knew that I wanted to do something. I wanted to do some videos. Me and Coach Chad Phillips had talked previously last season, and I recorded some stuff for him to record personally and make his own videos. But I knew I've been making videos just as a hobby for a very long time, just my own stuff, for games, or for personal things, or for school assignments. But I knew I wanted to do something that would kind of make the school a bit more energetic for the football team, and that would really put a lasting mark on Westbrook before I graduated and before all these guys graduated. So headed into the season, I knew I wanted to do something with this first game, and this was during the summer. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I heard this song called "You Got That," which is the song that's in this first video, and I was like, man, this would be such a good fast-paced, quick cut, action shot action. And I showed it to Coach Phillips, and we just kind of brainstormed for about an hour and a half after a football practice, and we were like, yeah, we can totally do this. So, so that's a little bit of background going into this video. Another little tidbit, and this is the only time that this happened during the season, is that I did not really record any of this, aside from the stuff that happened before the game. Not this stuff, but like while they're on the field, like here, this shot, and Coach Byers throwing the ball in a second, right here. That was all me just testing out the slow motion for the first time. I hadn't gotten the camera yet before a game, so this was all recorded. This stuff in the locker room was recorded by Coach Chad, and all the actual plays themselves were recorded by Baylor Tennyson. So not to say that the quality of the shots is bad, but there's a little bit of artistic direction that's lacking from it, which is why I think it's one of the I wouldn't say rough, but maybe just simple videos. I knew how to do this cool effect where everything else would be blacked out except for the red, and that worked well in some shots, specifically like when here, this close-up where after the fumble, it looks really good because the shots are like right here, that's really well defined and clear. But for other shots, like these older shots that I had from older seasons, it just looks doesn't look great. But here, that's a new shot, that's close-up with the new camera, that's good. But that's a great shot. That's one of my favorite shots in this whole thing. John Ross is a menacing looking dude by himself, but when you make it black and white and high contrast, and you just see that Westbrook walking towards you, that's one of my favorite shots in this video. Okay, so let's just keep going, I guess. So yeah, as I was saying, I knew this effect would work for one video. I didn't want to overuse it, so I only used it for this video. So I just wanted to get this effect in, and yeah. So this is stuff from the 2017 season, these two shots, and these are the only time that this happens where I use shots from previous seasons. That was basically out of a lack of what I call supplementary footage, which is I would categorize stuff while I was editing it as supplementary, action, or funny. All this stuff where it's just the guys, getting ready or doing whatever, that's all supplementary. I didn't have much of it because I was actually helping Coach Z and Coach Rob in the booth. I was kind of the assistant defensive coordinator for like one game, and then I was like, well, actually, I just kind of want to make videos. So that's why I didn't record the stuff for this. But what was I saying? yeah, I didn't have as much supplementary stuff I wanted to, and these shots worked pretty well. They just look kind of bad, but one thing that I like is that when, I think it's Cox. I don't know. I think he was the quarterback last season. When he throws the ball, there's like a flash from like a camera, right as the song goes as the song makes like a sing noise, and it's right there. That's pretty cool. I thought that was cool. So yeah, I'll just keep going. I got a lot of those shots last season on the goal line. I thought those were cool. The song's winding up, so I figured kicking it'd be good. That's a cool shot right as we start. And I switched back to color here, full color. Well, not full color, it's a little desaturated, but so I switched back to color so that when the big hit that PJ happens, I can go right back to that cool effect and kind of shocks the audience. So one thing about the song is that it has really good bass drops, and I really wanted to try and get people excited. And this was one of the biggest hits we had the whole game, and I make that a little bit more hard hitting by shaking the camera and adding some motion blur to it. I didn't shake the camera actually. That's post processing, but yeah, I think people liked it. Here, this shot is just kind of changing. I thought this was cool because it's kind of just, we just grab him. He's going one direction, and we just grab him, and he stops going that direction and goes the opposite way. That's Caleb Cates, by the way. He's our graduating year. He went to Coosa, I think, our junior year. So he's a good guy. I just figured he was our running back or fullback or something. Probably running back. He's pretty small. Here, Los was just throwing people around and just bear hugging them. You see that a lot this season. Here I motion the track just on John Rouse as he's flying people over. This is just first touchdown. Good pass, good catch. Yep. Here, so one thing you don't notice, and hopefully you didn't notice, is that the songs, unless you had heard the song before, you wouldn't know that it was changed. But if people thought I just did video editing, I actually did a lot of song editing to make sure the music matched perfectly with what was going on. A big one is in the next video, I think. Yeah, the Raglan video. I had to edit the song a whole lot just to fit the footage I had because I didn't want to skip anything out. But also, if the song's too long, I gotta shorten it down. So here, this is about 2/3 the way through the full song, but only about halfway through the video. It's the second drop, and this is just where Jay Sean just bull rushes a dude over. The shake again. I mean, the play didn't go that far, but it was cool. Here's a great sack, and his helmet comes off. That's one of the best shots, too. Just fumble recovery. The rest of the video is pretty basic. I think we have a good run by Hunter right here. Yeah, this is last shot. This was, again, I didn't have a great shot from the sideline, so I had to use the game cam. And this was just, I figured, this is the Westbrook Warriors overcoming the Coosa, whatever they are, and Westbrook victory, and then our record. And I was hoping that we would have a good record, and we were 2-0, and then we lost, so I didn't stick with that too much. But yeah, that's the first video, so hopefully that added a little bit more insight. Thanks for watching.